More!
Lunch break! So it's October, which means it's National Bullying Prevention Month. We just wanted to share our
Thoughts?
personal stories, our thoughts on the topic, and maybe offer some insight to you guys.
I would say bullying is just whenever you intentionally make someone feel bad about themselves.
I think that's a facet
Of bullying?
of bullying. Like, there are some that do that with the intent, and then there are other people who unknowingly have those behavioral tendencies. I think it has to be towards somebody who is more vulnerable.
I do agree. Like, some people are just, they have a personality of maybe being a little
Rough.
rougher, a little sharper in terms of their comments.
Some
But
things they say could be considered offensive,
Right.
but they're not.
they're not targeting you to make you
Bullying.
feel bad.
Right.
But it could be very easily interpreted as that.
I think the tricky thing is friends tease each other normally. If you're gonna tease your friend, they're gonna tease you right back. So there's a balance there.
Yeah.
But
True.
if you're gonna target somebody that is
Vulnerable.
maybe not capable of
Defending themselves.
and yes, that's definitely bullying. I think everybody has those moments of either they've been bullied or they've been on the other side and they've been the bully.
Wait, have you been bullied?
I guess the answer is yes. I didn't really started noticing it until maybe middle school, where people would start kind of nitpicking at people's personalities or characteristics. And then at the same time, I was kind of on both sides of it. Or I was the bully. I admit to that. In middle school, this is where all the elementary schools come together, right? So
Right.
you're kind of merging together,
Right.
kind of reestablishing your place in the social hierarchy, right?
Yeah.
So I think a lot of there was a lot of competition between who had the most friends or whatever.
Dark times.
So my bullying was definitely unintentional, right? I was trying to align myself with I guess the popular kids.
The cool kids.
So they would tease this one kid, and I wasn't doing anything to defend this person, and then I had said things as well, just to kind of align myself with this popular group of kids.
It's not just mean girls, there's mean boys too.
Yes, there's definitely mean boys.
Yeah.
And it was almost traumatizing to me to be in that position, because I think what I had said to this person was the tipping point for them. I made him cry and all that. And this was in 7th grade, he hated me for the rest of the year, right?
I was like, no, I forgive you
Don't
now.
blame
for it.
him.
No, so in 8th grade, we ended up being in the same class.
'Cause life happens
I
that way.
realized that those other people that I was trying to fit in with to impress is they didn't care about me. They didn't
Right.
they were teasing me just as much as they were teasing the other kids. So it's I didn't want to be friends with this person. And then I ended up being really good friends with this boy that I bullied. He led me to discovering the Discovery Channel, which was a big life-changing thing.
Benson, I just want to commend you on sharing that story, because not a lot of people can
Reflect
and admit and
yeah.
learn from those things. So
and
awesome
own up
job.
to it.
The pressures and feeling of needing to fit into a group during middle school, high school is one of the strongest forces in the universe.
Yeah.
You'll do
looking
crazy
back,
things.
It's not worth it. It's
No,
really
it's
not
not.
worth it.
But I'm glad that you made amends and actually learned a lot from this person.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
I've experienced discrimination or exclusion because I was the only Asian in school.
I think discrimination is definitely a form of bullying. Exclusion or a lack of action. If you're seeing something happen and you're not doing anything, that is also doing something very negative.
I think something that's closer would be I think I was a very big bully towards my brother. I think I took advantage of the fact that he couldn't defend himself. I still really hate myself for having to put my brother in those experiences.
How's your relationship with your brother now?
I think it's getting better. I think I have tried to reopen those channels of dialogue and communication and giving more of my time to help him. I think the thing I'm learning from it really is it's never really too late to try and make amends. You might not right every wrong, but at least you realize that I did something wrong.
That is a great point.
Do you feel like any of you guys felt like you guys were either bullies or have ever been bullied?
Middle school for me was totally fine. Everyone in my middle school was really
wow.
They were
It's
really
popular.
nice. I don't know if it's a boy thing. I was not. But I think for me, high school was really hard. I was bullied to the extent of walking through a hallway and people yelling slut and people talking trash behind my back and guys spreading rumors about me and stuff, all of which were not true.
how do you find that strength to like just put up with it and not let it affect you on a much deeper level?
I think for me, because what was being said about me was a matter of fact or fiction, so I knew that I wasn't wrong, and then I could stick to that and hold that true.
Okay.
But I think, like, you know, for you, someone getting on you because you're a different ethnicity, there's nothing you can do about that, there's nothing you can change about that. You know, that's like another way that you could take bullying, is you could either let it kind of run your life and kind of fall into or play into what it is that people are saying about you and let it get you down, or you can take that as a positive, which I think is what I tried to do, and to say like, no, I know who I am, I'm so sure.
People are growing up in that time. Like that time is when they're becoming their own, like you said, right? The one kid that's bullied might turn out to be Elon Musk.
It always happens that way.
They're gonna become very different just like you are. I was never attacked in a way that made me feel horrible, but I think it's because my personality, I'm pretty mellow. So even if I think I might have been bullied and I just didn't know. They want to play catch with rocks. That didn't happen.
I'll catch it with my face.
I got it, guys. It was weird. I think I could have been very easily labeled the weird guy. And there's this bug that everyone's freaking out in the classroom, you know, and everyone's like sitting on their tables and scared of it. I'm like going over and I'm catching it and I'm putting it outside, you know? So I'm the weird guy, but it's like, hey, I just did you a favor, so you're welcome.
So you're popular because all the
Not popular, definitely.
Everybody has a purpose. In
Everyone has a role.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wasn't terribly bullied, but I know my brother was. In elementary school, one of my brother's teachers said that he had serious mental problems, and that he was like slow in class and like he needed to be put in a special class, right? You fast forward 20, 30 years, and my brother's the smartest person I know. What did that teacher, like, just because he has some known forms of, this is how I'm gonna judge people. Bullies come in all shapes and sizes. And sometimes when they're even places of authority, it's even harder because you kind of just trust what they say. But going back to what Ashley said, you gotta trust yourself and know who you are and be confident in that, because no one's gonna know you better than you.
Like you were saying, how like it comes from all angles and like you can find it anywhere. There's a very like prominent area where now that bullying comes from, which is from social media. People can like say things behind a closed door or
like hide behind
username or
a screen
or no profile picture.
You don't know where it's coming from, you don't know anything about the person, they don't know you. Why are you gonna invest so much energy
To put someone down.
to put someone down and also to feel bad when it's coming from someone that
You don't even know.
you don't even know and you don't care about? This person literally doesn't exist to you before you saw this stupid screen name and this stupid comment.
And the thing about like cyberbullying too is like you have to take the time and think about what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
Whereas in real life, it can just kind of just come out by accident.
That's so true. There's all those keystrokes and then the final enter.
Enter. Click.
Enter.
Thumbs
GIF
down.
of
Yeah.
Tony.
Like just a thumbs down. Oh.
Whatever difference they're trying to point out, you just own up to it and be like, yeah, that's me. Deal with it. Be proud of yourself and know that wherever the person attacking you is coming from, they're in a lot of trouble and pain themselves. Or it's just boredom, you know? Like, I feel sorry for those people. Like, you're gonna spend 10 minutes of your life trying to put me down? Like, I got better things to do.
Yeah.
There's also an aspect where some bullies are bullies because they are the weaker people. They have lower self-esteem. They need to find someone to step over because they themselves can't lift themselves up independently or by themselves. And sometimes they do have like issues. You kind of have to feel sorry for them.
It's all about compassion and empathy. We've all been the minority at some point. Every person can be a minority. It's whether you embrace it or not and how you show it. Well, we know this was a heavier topic, but a really important one. Hope you guys got something out of it. If you are a bully, stop. Or
Please.
just try to understand what you're doing and its effect on someone else. If you're being bullied, stay strong. And for everyone else, like if you see anything like this happen, like think about being in their shoes and stand up for the people that might not have the strength to do it themselves. Remember, nice is never out of style.
Yes.
All right, well, hope you guys enjoyed it. Lunch breaks every Thursday. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.